Okay, today we're detecting what was once a cotton field. About half a mile down the road this way is a little town of about 400 people. The town was part of the Moses and Stephen F. Austin Mexican land grants for Texas back in the 1820s. This right here used to be a cotton plantation. It is now, you can see back over my shoulder here, it's a cattle ranch. They've got a few dozen cattle on the place. They don't grow cotton here anymore. I went back and I found the 1950s aerial photos of this, and it does still show cotton in the 50s. I don't know when they actually started here. I came here last week. I had the flu and I didn't film. I wasn't feeling very good, and I hunted for about 3 or 4 hours just in the field and stuff, and then I found what appears to be was probably an old homestead right in this area right here. There's lots and lots of targets. I ended up finding a couple of cool things. I found it's either Model A or Model T hubcap, the Model T valve stem, and I found a Eagle Lock from Eagle Lock Company, Terryville, Connecticut. It's a little bitty thing. Here, I'll put some pictures of those right here on the video for us. Well, that lock is really cool. Actually, when I dug it, I thought it was going to be like a tractor part or something. I got home and cleaned it up and found out it was a lock, and I was really pleased with that. Well, today's objective is to find some cool stuff. This is going to probably be a relic hunt. This is a rural area right here. We're about 3 hours northwest of Houston. Back then, there wasn't stores, there wasn't places like that. You can just drive down the street to a convenience store like you did now, so people weren't carrying around change and stuff as much as they are now. The mission today is to find at least one coin. That's today's mission, is to find a coin. But the goal of the day is to find some cool relic stuff. So without any further ado, we're going to get to hunting. It's going to be a good day. Today's shout out goes to Digging It. He's got a YouTube channel. He's from up in the northwest United States. I think he's from Oregon. He's got a series on his YouTube channel called In Your Neck of the Woods, where he does research on certain counties or certain events across the country, actually all over the place it looks like. And they're really interesting, they're really informative. He did one for Chambers County, which is like a couple counties away from me, about pirate treasure and stuff like that. I'm going to include one he's just put in from New Hampshire. He did a In Your Neck of the Woods section for some county in New Hampshire. It's really interesting, it's really cool. And he feeds the deer, and that's pretty awesome too. So without any further ado, check out Digging It's YouTube channel, like and subscribe.
For countless years, people have used silver and gold as their primary currency. And over those years, some of it was lost, stashed, or otherwise taken and hidden from history. These are the stories of America's buried treasures in your neck of the woods. Today we're going to Merrimack County, New Hampshire, for a tale of a pirate's mercy. While this story is known folklore and legend, there are enough versions of it to think it was based on some reality. As the story goes, on July 26, 1720, a group of immigrants were sailing from Ireland to Boston. The ship, reputedly called the Wolf, was overtaken by a notorious pirate, aide and cohort to Captain William Kidd, Philip Babb. You hungry, Bubba? Come on, bub. Got your attention, didn't it? There's another one over there too, huh? Come on, buddy. It's alright. Come on, bub. Yeah, little sir. Pretty good stuff.
how much of a tip this is. I'd been out hunting these cotton fields for what was used to be cotton fields for about 2 or 3 hours last week, and I wasn't finding much of anything. I was hoping that, you know, people used to hand pick the cotton, and as that they maybe lost some stuff, but I wasn't finding very much. And I came across this armadillo hole here, and you can see where the armadillo's dug out some stuff, but I noticed it had some broken pottery next to it, and that kind of gave me a suspicion that maybe there's like an old house or something like that around here, and started hunting around here a little bit harder. And just to our left here is where I found the old homestead. The property owner didn't even know there used to be a homestead here, and he's on the place that's like the 50s. So we're gonna get to go on here, just a observation. Yeah, I've got probably what's the coolest deal of the day so far. I was digging about 10 feet over that way, and I found what I thought was part of a belt buckle. And I've came over here, and out of this hole right here, I've got the other part, and I'm looking at it here, and it says frame, F-R-I-A-I-M, and I looked, and they go together like this somehow. It's been broken. I think it was broken on purpose. It's a lock. There's the keyhole. There's where the shank would have been. That's cool. I'm happy with that. Okay, I've got another, looks like a makeup compact. Again, I've cleaned it up here a little bit. I don't see any word. It's got like hinges on it right here. I don't see any words on it. It's got definitely some type of design. I only have the one piece of it. That's cool. Okay, I have dug up. I've done cleaned it out and looked at it a little bit. In fact, I nicked it some with my shovel, and I broke the back cleaning it. Still got the paper on the back of it. That's pretty cool. Some type of, oops, stay there, camera. Some type of, looks like a compact cover. It says, I'll take a picture and make put in the video here in a little bit, but it's got like an Art Del Greco design on it. That's pretty cool. Huh, good stuff. Okay, I'm doing a wrap up at my house. I got invited by one of my co-workers to go about 3 hours north of Houston, northwest of Houston actually, an area that was part of the original Moses Stephen F. Austin Mexican land grants. The nearest town is about couple hundred people. It's about half a mile away. Got to looking at the map, saw it looks like old cotton fields and stuff there. I believe they've grown cotton there a long time. Went out there last week, had the flu, didn't feel good, but found a couple of good items that I really liked. Came out today, brought the camera and stuff with me. One of the relatives of the homeowner came out, and he thought metal detecting, I guess, was the coolest thing ever, and he stuck to me like Velcro out there. I'd be digging a hole, he'd be helping me dig stuff out of the hole and stuff like that. He really had a good time, but it kind of affected my filming a little bit. I didn't film as much as I normally would. I don't know why, but just because he was like right there on me, but still, it was a really good time. Didn't find any coins, wasn't mission accomplished, but did find a bunch of cool stuff. I'm gonna throw a couple of little videos in there. Most of the videos I'm gonna put in there probably are gonna be after I dug and you just see the item up on the deal, and I'm gonna throw in some pictures at the end of the video. Had an incident at work happen yesterday, had to stop the dig, get in the car, drive into work, so I didn't do a wrap up out at the location, but everything, it was a really good time. I really want to thank Mr. Seth and for inviting me, letting me come out there and dig, come out and film. Uncle Jeff come out, he was a handful. I mean, he had a good time. He finally, after about 29 offers, took a metal detector, started metal detecting stuff himself. He had a good time. I had a good time. It was a great day. Today's a good day. It's a pretty day down here in Texas. Got some more videos coming up. Hopefully have some more videos like this other than just like the parks and school grounds and stuff like that, because it's a little bit more fun. Didn't find any coins, but found some cool relics. Anyway, I appreciate everybody watching my videos. Y'all have a good day, and thank you very much.